So I'd like to welcome everyone to High Degree Fitness and Quantum Online Personal Training presented by myself. I'm so excited, that you can join me here today in what I truly believe to be, the fundamentals, the most critical steps you need to know about getting fit. I'm going to basically put you guys on the right steps, within your own personal health and fitness. But I just want to give you guys a little bit more of a background about me. So I'm a personal trainer. I do have a health and lifestyle, coaching business as well. I got my own personal training studio. I am the manager of Quantum Online Personal Training. I have my own supplement store as well. I do business coaching for personal trainers as well around the world. And I train them to obviously become better at personal training as well and how to obviously grow their business. What else can I say about myself? Previously had 15 personal trainers working for me. We worked out from 7 different locations. But personally, that's not what makes me happy. Personally, when I had 15 trainers in 7 different locations, it wasn't exactly where I wanted to be. I love personal training, and when you start to having personal trainers underneath you in different locations, you start to lose that. I wasn't really, really truly happy. So I decided to really focus my time on you guys, the people that want to be, who want to get healthy actually, who want to be, really want to get their goals up and running within health and fitness. So personally, I knew that I could only ever really train, a handful of clients myself. I could only ever train, maybe 20, 30, if that, clients, depending on how many sessions they were. But I thought, what about online? What about me having my own online business? What about me training other personal trainers like me so then they can spread the word and spread the love and spread the joy? So this is what I do, This is what I do on a day-to-day basis. I still have my own little studio. I'm still doing everything like that. But, I'm a professional, I head up one of the largest online companies in Australia as well at the moment. And all I want to do is educate you guys. I want to educate everyone, that wants to be here. So today, it's not about me doing a hard sell. It's not, I don't want you to invest in a product at the end. I'm not going to be selling you guys anything today. I don't want to be selling anything today. I truly just want to be sharing information to you guys. And I want to be sharing the information that I believe is the most important thing that you need. If you want to purchase something that we offer, feel free, contact me directly. I will give you my contact details at the end of this webinar. You can contact me on Facebook, on email, whatever you want to do. But tonight is about you, and you, okay? I want to share something that I do on, I do these webinars on a monthly basis. So I want to share these things to you, and I want you guys to be the best version of you possible, okay? So no gym, no worries. I want to make sure that everyone can see my screen as well. So I'll just make sure I can share my screen with you guys. So no gym, no worries. This is what we're going to be doing, and this is what we're going to be showing to you guys, okay? I want to basically give you guys the opportunity to not to have these excuses anymore. I don't want you guys to be worrying about anything regarding, I need to go to the gym, need to lift weights, okay? The no gym worries concept, was an idea that was developed by myself, This concept took me over 3.5 years to develop, and I've been developing, I continued developing it on a day-to-day basis. Why it sprung about was I was living over in the Czech Republic, about 4 years ago actually. I decided to go overseas, and I really wanted to go overseas to, experience a different kind of life, I guess. I wanted to, been doing personal training, working in corporate management, and I knew if I'd go to Czech Republic and I teach English over there, basically I'm not going to have a gym. So that was my worry. I had no gym at the time. So, I wanted to come up with this concept that there was no gym, no worries out there. And I knew that I wasn't going to have access to equipment. So besides of, lugging all this equipment around with myself, I had a backpack. I had massive big jugs of water over there. I found steps. And the best thing about over there, I was in the most amazing scenery possible. It was beautiful air, beautiful country, beautiful site over there. You know, honestly, the excuses of, oh, I can't make it to the gym, or I don't have a gym membership is really a lot of BS, as you guys can probably understand. It's simple to get fit, and many of the so-called bikini body specialists out there, they're using, high-rep body-weighted products, and these exercises do work. I don't know why, body weight exercises have now made their way into becoming bikini body, but body weight exercises are the fundamental, guys. You need this. So what we want to do, we want to stop worrying about the idea that the gym is our savior. Now, I want to start getting you guys the idea that you can get fit. I want you guys to start eliminating the need for you guys to having machines, because at the end of the day, you are the machine. You're the machine that moves. You don't need a machine to leg press. You don't need a machine to do a bench press. Everything's there. Everything's, free weights. But let's get more back into the fundamentals of things, because I knew personally living overseas was going to be a challenge. So I needed something that was going to be effective for me, efficient for time, results focused, and that wasn't going to burden my lifestyle. So this is how I created the no gyms, no worry kind of concept. Okay? Basically, with the no gyms, no worry concept, it's not overly complicated. To be honest, I developed it to be very super easy for you guys, anyone, to really start. Tonight, I'm actually going to show you guys exactly how to do it at home as well. It is based on exercise, but it is based on nutrition as well. As you can probably see here on my screen, there's a few bit of testimonials there. It's about obviously the concept that I've done, and a lot of these people, I give them stuff to do at home, and as you can probably see, it takes only weeks, weeks to obviously get to achieve these results. Got Michelle at the top, she's losing kilos. We've got Taryn, who lost kilos as well. Got Nori, I gave him one of my exercises. As you probably see from him, he felt totally screwed, but he loved it. He can't wait till next week to try some more body weighted exercises. And I really do this because I love it. I love giving you guys these type of exercises, and I find it to be amazing. But I like you guys to think of it from a way that we've got different people. We've got different people out there. Got 3 different people. I love this from Honey. So you're telling me you want to lose weight, but you don't want to work out or eat right. How many people do you know that do that? It's amazing how many people out there want to lose weight, want to get fit, but they don't want to work out to get the results. They don't want to eat to get the results. And it's amazing, because I find it amazing because it's ludicrous. But we've got all these people. We've got these people, the until person. The until person is going to be someone who's going to do it until they get the results. Now, I'm not too sure who's here, who's an until person, but if you're an until person, raise your hand, and I can actually see that. So raise your hand if you're an until person. Excellent. As I see the hands raising, I know that the people here are going to be an until person. What about an ideas person? Are you an ideas person? You like the idea of something, but you have problems implementing it into your lifestyle. You love the idea of getting fit, but you can't find time to get fit. You find it really hard to get to the gym. I know a lot of people are in that same situation, and they're personally my online clients. They're my face-to-face clients that I see every day. But what about the excuses person? I'm guessing all of us make excuses at time and time again. This is someone that's going to make excuses of why they can't. I have no time, I can't do it. Now, these 3 type of people, I like to break them in 3 categories, is because, they do cross over. I believe everyone here today is going to be one of these people. They're going to be one of these people, an until person, an ideas person, an excuses person. And I know this because I've been doing this for about 9 years, guys. I'm not just a personal trainer that started. I've been personal training for 9 years. I've been doing this. I've been training people, and I've trained people internationally as well, And I can relate to each of these people, and I know how to relate to them on a daily basis. We all make excuses, but the great thing is I know that you guys want to achieve something. And we all say at times that we're going to do something, but we don't do it. But let's try to put something into action, guys. Let's really be, an action taker. And I want you guys to be an action taker, because I believe taking action on the goals that you set out, you are going to achieve everything that you need. So if anyone knows me, and all my PT clients and group training clients know me, I'm all about free weights, all about activating, your core muscles and pushing your body harder than you can ever imagine. All my online personal training clients love me, or I don't know, they might even hate me at the moment, I don't know, because I give them such hard programming, A lot of these people as well, that in my online PTs, all my online PT clients, they say that, they don't need a personal trainer, because I know that they don't need a personal trainer because the program I give them is specific to them. It's not generic, it actually is very specific to them. It's about their goals, about how much weight they want to gain or lose, the type of body they want to achieve, and then we implement a plan according to diet and exercise. But, it's all about programming at the moment, guys. We don't want to give you generic things, and I don't want you to think generic that you can go on the internet and buy a program and then you're going to get fit. It won't happen. But you need to get more specific. You need an online trainer, or you need someone there to be accountable for you. The only reason why, it pushes you. It pushes you to the limits, and you'll see results. It's all about pushing yourself, As we get better, we're going to be pushing harder, faster, heavier. And that's how we progress. It's like riding a bike. I'm guessing everyone can ride a bike. And if you can't, well, maybe roller skating or learning a new task. But let's stick with a bike. When we start riding a bike, we start with training wheels. And this is like when we first start to exercise or get fit. It's training wheels. Then we get confident. Then we attempt to go a little bit faster, longer rides, steeper hills. This is exactly the same with exercise. Pushing yourself to the next limit. So pushing yourself, heavier weights, running longer distances, going for a longer period of time, doing more difficult, exercises. Now, guys, when I'm talking about, pushing yourself, I don't want you to think that you need to load 400 kilos on a leg press or deadlift 150 kilos or even squat that. Yes, all those exercises will push your muscles to the physical limit, to the maximum output. But I want to teach you guys tonight on, how to push yourself in your own home. Ideally, what I want you guys to understand here tonight, I want you guys to work out without the need of a gym membership. Okay? This is what I want you to understand. I want you to understand that you don't need a gym membership, because that is something that really holds us back, especially with our timing and everything as well. Going to the gym actually takes a lot of time. I want to actually give you access and actually teach you guys how to have a lot of workouts you can do at home. I want you to also become aware of what some so-called professionals won't tell you about exercise and fitness as well. So these are the things that I want you guys to talk about to you guys tonight. Now, for all the gym goers here, how many pieces of gym equipment can you think of that you actually sit in? I just want you to think about it. When you go to the gym, how many pieces of different equipment can you actually sit in? There's shoulder press, lat pull down, chest press, leg extensions, leg curls, all these things, and all these, even chest flies, re-delt flies, all these different things. You're sitting. And it's amazing that when we're sitting down, we actually turn off. And when we turn off, we're not actually working to our fullest. So tonight, or not tonight, right now actually, I want you guys to actually do something with me. It's exercise time, and yes, it's right now. We're all going to do an exercise. Now, you actually don't need to leave where you are, guys. I want you to just try this one trick, okay? It's just a very easy trick. If you're sitting in a chair, sit in the chair. If you're sitting in your bed, which I'm guessing some people would be, sit back against the backboard. I just want you to sit there, okay? Upright in your chair, back against the chair, okay? If everyone's sitting, I hope everyone's sitting, so I want you guys to try this. I don't want you not to try this. I actually want you to try this, okay? Now sit there, lean your back. Now get both your hands and touch your stomach. Feel your stomach. It's not tense. Depending if you've got really good solid six pack, but majority of people sitting in that chair, you won't be tense, okay? And it's a true fact. Your muscles won't be tense because we are sitting down. So your body is in a stable position because you're against the back of the chair. And this is what happens at the gym as well, guys. You're sitting down. Your core gets turned off. Now I want you guys to try something, okay? I want you guys to try something right now. If you can, and your core is switched off, I want you to see if we can get your core stabilizers firing, okay, guys? Now, you can probably leave the couch or leave wherever you're sitting now, But all I want you to do is to get onto your knees, guys. I want you to get onto your knees right now, okay? If you can, get on your knees. Try it with me, okay, guys? On your knees, get onto your knees, okay? Sit on your bed, wherever you are, on the floor, just get onto your knees. I want you to stand upright, okay? Now feel your stomach. It's a lot more activated now. You know, your stabilizers are on. Your whole muscular system is on. Your core is, you know, getting an exercise in your core is more about, not just about getting a six-pack. It's a lot of different things, guys. It's all about producing a good posture as well. So you guys can get off the floor if you're already on the floor. If you guys did the exercise, that's absolutely fine. But abdominal activation, guys. We need to make sure that we have abdominal activation through all our exercises. You know, this is going to help us with lower back problems. Yeah, it's your abs. But having strong core or strong abdominal muscles means that our back is not going to be as weak because you have to counteract them anyway. It helps with posture as well. It flattens the stomach at the end of the day, guys. If you've got very weak abdominals, especially around here, if they are very weak, you're going to find you're going to be a little bit bulgier as well. And this is just another reason, guys, why I have taken machines out of my routine completely, is because I hate machines for that one fact, is that it turns off all our abdominal muscles. So, you know, this is something that I teach all my clients as a fundamental, guys. You know, we want to get away from basic exercises which keep us sitting down. So this is one of the principles, guys, that I actually use within my No Gym, No Worries. You know, it's to basically have our core on activated all the time. This means that we're going to be working harder. It means we're going to be burning more calories. And also we're going to be getting that leaner look as well. You know, we're going to be getting more of a leaner look within our body. And this is something that I think everyone wants as well. You know, have a leaner look. And you'll love it at the end of the day. But anyways, how can you work out without the need of joining a gym? You know, you've got time, you know. This is something that I want to talk about, guys. Time. Now, who starts this? You know, everyone talks about time and, you know, trying to get fit. You know, it comes to, no, I have no time today. Or, I can't make it today. To, I'm too busy. And then you get too busy and then the gym starts becoming too hard. Then the gym becomes too hard, so then you can't be bothered. And then you know what happens? You haven't been for a week, you haven't been for 2 weeks, you haven't been for a month. And I know, you know, time, you know, I think everyone wishes they had, you know, 30-hour days, not 24-hour days. Or, you know, everyone wishes they had 30 hours in a day because you'll have more time to do stuff. But I know if we had 30 hours in a day, we'll probably just get more work done and then stop looking after ourselves. But the time factor, you know, how many people don't have time and can't work out? To be honest, I think it's a load of BS as well, guys. You know, time is something that everyone has got. If you say, oh, I haven't got time to work out, sure you do. Everyone's got to spare 10 to 60 minutes somewhere in their day. And I know that. And, you know, I want to teach you guys on how to gain that time. You know, so let's gain some time within your day. So, we're driving to the gym. Yes, driving to the gym. Even though there's no gym, no worries, but we're driving to the gym. Depending on where your gym's located, that's 10 to 15 minutes to get to the gym. Okay? Then you have to warm up. You have to try to figure out, you know, where to start. You know, it takes another 10 minutes. So I've got 25 minutes that we're missing. You want to work out. You're going to do 45 to a 60-minute workout. You might have to wait for a machine. You might have to, you know, have to worry about that kind of stuff. Then you're going to cool down. You're going to get changed because you don't want to go out, you know, looking like a sweaty mess. So you change. That's another 10 minutes. And then you're going to drive back home. And depending on how far your home is from the gym, you know, that could be another 10, you know, 15, 20 minutes. And then then you get home, you want to have a rest, and you want to have a shower. So closer, you know, this, you know, 45-minute, 60-minute routine that you've got is getting closer to 2 hours, even more. And it's pretty amazing that for a 2-hour workout, you have to dedicate, you know, 6 hours. No, not 6 hours. I mean, you know, you dedicate, you know, so many hours throughout the day to really, you know, to really work out. You know, it's so 45 minutes to, you know, 2.5 hours of, you know, real effort. Yeah, it's probably not worth it, guys. So I want to be more efficient. So this is where the No Gym, No Worries concept comes in again, guys. I think it'll be more efficient for you guys if you can get 30 or 60-minute workouts split throughout the day or into halves. You know, one in the morning, one in the evening. So this is what I like to call the 50-50 principle of the No Gym, No Worries. Now I've got a nice little funny little picture here. Working out at home. Yeah, I know we are going to be working at home. For some people that got the dogs, this is what's going to happen. Trying to work out, dog comes says hello, you give up. Well, this is my 50-50 principle, guys. This is something I want to talk to you guys about. This is for everyone that hasn't or says they haven't got enough time. As everyone, as I said before, we have got time. You can wake up 35 minutes earlier in the morning and work out for half an hour. We all do it. We all sit at home wasting time watching TV, Facebook, all that kind of stuff. But the 50-50 principle is something where you can work out in the morning for 15 minutes. Work out in the evening for 15 minutes. And the best thing about working in two halves, guys, it means that you're going to be able to get the chance to get something called the afterburn or the afterburn effect. The afterburn effect means that your body is burning more calories. Now, when you do an exercise, everyone's got their little watches. Put the watch on, the calorie counter, see how many calories are done within 60 minutes. But you'll be amazing to see that in the next 60 minutes after that, you've burned close to roughly the same amount of calories, and you'll still be burning it. So this is why I like to get you guys to work out, 50-50 principles, to work out in the morning, work in the evening. That means you're going to be burning, 4 times the amount of calories. Yes, I did say 4 because you're going to be doubling calories anyway throughout the day. Now, doing this, it creates enough time throughout the day for you guys to exercise. You can choose if you want to do 15 minutes or 30 minutes in the morning. You can do it, you can break it up into times, guys. And this is where we do get an afterburn effect. But I want to give you guys a bit of more understanding of, really developing, these workouts. Now, this is a sample workout that I've got for you guys, okay? Very simple sample workout, okay? This is something that I've given to pretty much all my clients, especially my online clients, to actually achieve in the morning. Now, this is a 10-minute workout, guys, that you can do. The reason why I say 10 minutes is because I know that you guys are going to have rest in between, but there is 9 actual workouts there. Push-ups, jogging on the spot, mountain climbers. Got your legs for lunges, leg raises, jumping jacks, squats, burpees, butt kicks. Okay, these are very simple exercises, but I guarantee you probably wouldn't be able to do it for 60 minutes. And this is something because it is a bit of a hard routine, especially when you're starting out. When thinking about workouts, you need to think about the overall all body, all body weight, okay? You don't want to think about weights and stuff included in there. You want to think about how you can incorporate body weight. As you get more advanced, yes, start adding, weights in there. You want to think about your legs. You want to think about your arms. You want to think about your core. You want to think about your full body. Only thing I haven't obviously included there is a back workout, really. I have included full body workout. The only reason why I haven't included the back workout because that does require you guys to have maybe a bit of a weight or a bar. But as we get into more advanced workouts, you can obviously incorporate bent over rows and stuff like that in there. But as you see, a push-up. Now, push-ups done properly is a full body workout, but it is obviously dominant of chest and triceps and the arms. Jogging in the spot, you're going to be activating your cardio component there. Your mountain climbers, you're going to be activating cardio, arms, core as well. Legs and lunges, you're going to be focusing just on lunges. You're going to be building your lunges, but you're also going to be focusing on your core, your glutes, your lower back as well. Leg raises or alternate leg raises as well. You're going to be focusing on your abdominals, your hip flexors, your core as well, your glutes, your quads. You've got jumping jacks, which is a full body cardio exercise as well. You've got squat jumps, or you can just do squats, working everything as well from your core to your lower back to your legs. Burpees, which is a full body intense cardio exercise, and then butt kicks just to cool down. Now, the way that I get most of my clients to work this exercise out, guys, is minute circuits. And I'll start talking about circuits later on in the track, but a minute. Repeat, minute, and put a timer on, guys. Now, you guys, if you're thinking minutes too much, you can start off with 20 seconds. Then go to 30 seconds, then go to 40, then go to 50, then go to 60. It might take you 5 weeks, but hey, it's a start. But what we need to do, we need to break everything that we do down into simple exercises. We need to break it down into 5 moves, guys. Now, if you have pens ready, or if you want to write this down, you can. But it's all about creating your own workouts, guys. Okay? And we need to think of 5 moves, okay? So we need to think of a leg move. Now, how many leg moves can you really think of, on top of your head? Well, you've got squats, you've got lunges, you've got plyo lunges, you've got box jumps, you've got step-ups, you've got weighted squats, you've got glute kicks, you've got pistol squats, you've got knee-ups, you got actual kicks as well, you got sumo squats. If you add some weight to that, you got goblet squat. It keeps on going on. You got lunges, reverse lunges. You got so many different things, guys. And these are all leg exercises, burpees even. You're going to then think of another exercise, which is going to be your push component. Push-ups, wall push-ups, shoulder press, pike push-ups, tricep dips. Anything that you're pushing, guys. Anything that you're pushing away from your body. You can get a plate, you can push it. You can push it away from you. You can push away from the wall. When you sit down on the floor, you can press up, and that's still pushing away from your body. You're going to think of a pull exercise, okay? You're going to think of rows or bent over rows, anything that you pull towards your body. A chin-up, for example. A chin-up, you're pulling yourself up, okay? I'm going to think of a core exercise, anything that's really going to attack the core. So toe taps, crunches, you got knee raises, you got bicycle crunches, you got alternate leg raises. You can do both the legs up. You can do, we've got so many different things. I can't even think of the top of my head now at the moment. Anything that basically enables the core, guys. Cardio. What's a cardio component? Jogging, fast feet, mountain climbers, cycles, jumping jacks. Anything that really creates the cardio component. So we need to, once we've figured out those exercises, we need to think of a timed. We need to make it sure it's timed as well. You can push yourself. The reason why I want time for you guys is because you push yourself. If you think you can do it for 10 seconds, do it for 10 seconds. Do it for 20. But do it, start low. You can start at 10, move to 25, 45, 60 seconds. I've even got people doing 2-minute rounds. Now, it's a little bit over the top because it gets obviously a little bit boring doing 2 minutes of push-ups, and I don't really know anyone that can do 2 minutes of push-ups without fatiguing at the 45-second mark. But, hey, if you can go for it, go for it. Push yourself to your limits, guys. The reason why we want timed is because reps give us that false idea of how many we should do. Now, speaking to everyone here, and I've done it for several years, when you think of reps, what's the correct amount of reps to do? Everyone's going to say 10 for some reason. I don't know why, and why everyone thinks 10 is the correct amount. But 10 is not the correct amount, okay? 10 is just a number that someone's come up with, and somehow through lost in translation, it's become the magic number. But I still say to people 10 reps, 10 this. But most of my sessions that I do now is now timed. I find that reps are no longer needed because I know that if I tell someone do it for 30 seconds, they'll do it for 30 seconds. If I tell them to do it for 10 reps, they'll fatigue at 10 reps. It allows you to give max effort as well. And we can do something called progressive overload. So if you know that, for 30 seconds you can still go, then go for 45 seconds. We've got to start thinking in circuits. Now, circuits are great for people that, to give you guys a little bit more of a rest as well. As we spoke about before, as in the sample workout, which is going to be here as well, you got your push-ups, okay? And now we're going to legs. Okay, or jogging the spot. So now your arms is having a rest, but now your legs are going for it. Now you're going to give your legs a little bit of a beating as well there, but it's mainly core activation. So now core is going to have a little bit of a break, and then you're going to get more heavy into legs. The legs are going to have a nice little break, and then it's going to go back to core and core. Now the core is going to go for obviously a break, and now you're going to go for a full body exercise. Now your full body is going to go for everything's going to cool down, but now you got your legs. Then you're going to go a little bit more hardcore, then you're going to go back to cardio. Everything has a rest at the end of it, guys. So this is the things that, as I said before, these are the 5 things we need to break it down to. Okay, you can break it down to any of these workouts. Now I want to really focus on, a beginner workout because, this is maybe a new concept to a lot of people, especially the people listening today. I want to focus on a beginner workout, okay? Now beginner workouts are simple, guys. It's a leg, it's a push, pull, cardio. Or core and cardio exercise, okay? For beginners, you just want to focus on one of each exercise and complete it in a circuit style. Now, you never want to limit yourself to numbers, as I said before. Just focus on 30 seconds, okay? Move into 45, move into 60. The idea is to keep on moving. Because when you're at the gym and you do an exercise, you're going to be doing, for example, an exercise. You do an exercise, you sit back in that machine for 2 minutes to recover, and then you do that exercise again. Sit there in the machine to recover, then do that exercise again. Takes you 10 minutes to do one exercise. Right here, I'm giving you 9 exercises that you can complete in 10 minutes. So it's a lot more efficient for you guys to do it. It's a lot more physically demanding as well for your body and the cardio and endurance and kind of that component as well. but it actually helps your heart as well. It helps you become stronger, you become fitter, and at the end of the day, you become more physically stronger and have more willpower to actually push beyond those limits. Because yes, how annoying is it if you give up at 9 reps? But but if you know that you're going to give up and you've got 2 seconds to give up, you're going to keep on trying to get that extra 2 seconds out. So that's the whole idea. So great kind of, beginner exercise that I can get you guys to do as well, if you've got a pen as well, is high knees. If everyone has done high knees before, that's a good warm-up. This is a good warm-up routine. So 10 high knees, 10 jumping jacks. Now I said, never talk about, timing circuits, but this is just a warm-up. You can do 10 high knees, 10 jumping jacks, 10 sumo squats, 10 cycles on your back, 10 fast feet, and 10 jump frogs. Okay, you can do that. Now, that's a nice warm-up. Imagine trying changing that into a routine where you can start doing it into a bit of a 30-second circuit. So put 30 seconds of high knees, 30 seconds of jumping jacks, 30 seconds of sumo and wide squats, 30 seconds of cycles, 30 seconds of fast feet, and 30 seconds of frog jumps. Now it starts becoming more of an exercise, more endurance. So it's now we're moving away from warming up to more of an actual routine for you guys to increase your endurance and stamina. So for beginners, we want to focus on a leg, push, pull, core, cardio. One of each, guys, not I of each. It should be a one of each. And then you can do it again. You can do a leg, push, pull, core, cardio, leg, push, pull, cardio, and repeat. It can be different exercises. So you can have 2 different leg exercises if you like it. Now, when I like to get to more intermediate, guys, I like to get a little more intermediate kind of phase as well. So I want to focus on maybe 2 legs, okay? Focus on 2 legs. 2 push exercise, 2 pull exercise, 2 core, 2 cardio, 2 of each exercise back to back. So this would be, you might do squats, you might do lunges, you might do push-ups, then you might do tricep dips, you might do chin-ups, then bent over row, you might do crunches, you might do bicycle crunches up there, you might do jumping jacks, and you might do burpees. But that's kind of kind of an intermediate program. The reason why we want to, go a little bit more intermediate and double it up, it pushes your body even further, guys. You burn even more calories. You're going to gain a lot more strength, a lot more power, and a lot more endurance. Basically, your body will be more prepared. And you'll start noticing, especially with a more intermediate kind of program, your body's starting to get more toned. It's getting more defined. Weight loss is starting to skyrocket as well. But as well as if you find that you guys are plateauing within your routines, then it's time to obviously move up to a routine as well, which is a little bit more advanced. So I know I'm breezing through this, guys, but I just want to speak to you guys about obviously intermediate. But let's talk about a little bit more of an advanced workout at home, okay? Now, as you can see, I've got workout A, workout B, workout C, workout D. Now, this is types of different workouts. If we had obviously a workout like this, we're going to start having them per day, a different kind of workout. So maybe workout A could be a legs and core routine. And this might be a kind of a routine where you have 3 leg exercises, supersetted. I know I haven't touched about supersets before, but supersets are like, it's like similar to circuit style, guys. So you do a leg, then you superset that with a core exercise. But you can do legs, 3 legs, 3 core, 3 core workouts. Then pick another 3 leg exercise and another 3 core, and keep on doing it as a routine or a circuit. You'll find that your legs will be that fatigued that you probably won't be able to obviously continue with the sets. But the next kind of B workout that you can have would be a push exercise and a cardio. So a lot of pushing it. Like at the end of the day, guys, there's not very much that you can do with your chest and triceps. But that's why I want to couple it with a cardio routine. I've actually got a really, really good exercise which really helps, for you guys to really do it. I'm going to show you guys later as well. We've got pull and ab exercises. So anything that you're going to do, chin-ups, anything bent back over rows, you can pair it with an ab exercise. And then we can obviously have workout D, which can be a cardio endurance exercise, whether it be running, whether it be sprinting, whether it be doing a burpee challenge. I don't know what it is, but these are the type of things that you can use in more of an advanced routine to really push yourself beyond your limits. Now, you'll find that with these kind of workouts, that you are going to be, this is mainly for someone who, believes that, they want to lose fat, stuff like that. And I've probably lost a few people here as well who, who's saying, I really want to build up muscle. I want to get bulkier. I want to get bigger. Well, this 50-50 principle is perfect, guys. Working on a circuit style principle as well, it's perfect. Spend 30 minutes in the morning on, say, chest, and 30 minutes in the evening to overload that chest even more through other exercises. You can do that. And the best thing about it, your body thinks it's got to have a rest, then you can cause a lot more trauma to that muscle to allow it to grow a lot more for the people that are looking at bodybuilding. Now remember, more muscles you use, the more often, the more stronger you're going to be. You're going to be creating that more lean look, and you are going to be burning a lot more fat. Now, this is just one aspect, of what I personally coach. I like to coach people, obviously, through the routines. And, my team as well, they coach a lot of people through structured workouts, creating plans and stuff like that. But one thing I really haven't touched on is basically nutrition for you guys as well. I just want to quickly touch on nutrition for you guys. It's just a quick talk because, we need to discuss nutrition because you can't really out-exercise a bad out-exercise a bad eating plan or eating habit. There's a lot of these talks about bikini diets, meal plans that you can download from the internet, not to name names or anything like that, but we've got, bikini body challenges and stuff like that out there. But to be honest, guys, who do you think they work for? Who do you think these routines really work for? Well, to be honest, it's not everyone, It is not going to be everyone. As everyone else, take this in mind, everyone else's food is another person's poison. Now, the reason why I say that is because I'm guessing someone else knows someone here who is allergic to something, or intolerant to something. There's people that are intolerant to gluten, lactose, pork, shellfish, wheat, peas. The list can go on. Now, these pre-made, recycled diets that you can download from the internet, to be honest, they're not meant for you guys. They might be meant for about 10% of people out there. And the reason why I say 10%, because 10% of people, the person who wrote that is designing it for themselves and not for the masses in mind. Because if the person is a bikini body specialist, they've probably got a bikini body, but the people downloading her kind of ebook or anything like that, or meal plans, they're going to be people that are going to be essentially wanting to lose body fat, losing weight. Now, not everyone's the same. Not everyone has got the same body type. There are several different, body types out there. The upside of these, I guess these ebooks that you can download, they've got some great information, guys. So you got to believe that there is some, truth in there. But to be honest, you guys are chucking your money away if you are going to be buying any of these ebooks online. But before you spend, an extra $100, on these ebooks, speak to myself. Speak to someone that is a professional online, a personal trainer in a gym, because you need to be more specific. It needs to be, towards your goals. It needs to be something in place to help your lifestyle and your goals. So this is where I start talking on, nutrition. It has to be more specific about age, height, weight, gender, activity levels, goals, your job, history, injuries. There's so many different things that need to come into nutrition and what your nutrition is going to be about as well. So if you ever download something from the internet, you're going to probably find that it's never going to be calorie controlled. They're probably not going to ever talk about calories because a lot of these people that do talk about stuff aren't qualified to really tell you, okay, this is what you need. But I've got the resources here, guys, to actually help you guys to figure out your recommended calorie allowance. Now, if you look here very quickly, it has recommended daily. Now, it does fluctuate because you're not supposed to have 1,500 calories every single day. It's absolutely physically impossible. And if you're only working out 3 times a week, those 3 times that you work out that week need to be higher in calories. So that's why we've got a higher calories. The days that you're not working out need to be lower in calories. You need to get planned. Now, you probably see that it's not exactly 1,600 calories. And this is not for, this is for an average person. But you need to obviously have your protein. You can't just have, how much protein to eat or just have, 30 grams of chicken. You need to have how much protein you need. And depending on the person's size, it's usually going to be for their weight. For a person who, if you're 80 kilos and you're looking at toning and stuff like that, you might want to look at consuming 90 grams of protein. If you're a person that wants to sort of burn a lot more body fat, looking at a lot more protein. Protein in your diet. Carbohydrates. People say, don't eat carbs because carbs make you fat. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. You need carbs in your diet, guys. Speak to any bodybuilder, speak to any bikini body specialist, speak to any person that is in the health food industry that with substantial years knowledge. Carbohydrates are important. You see anyone on stage, they eat carbs. You see anyone that's in those magazines, they eat carbs. You need obviously good fats, and this is not fats from McDonald's. This is good fats from olive oil, from avocado, from salmon, fish, omegas. You definitely need fiber. You definitely need water as well. So there's the things that you need to be worrying about. When you're talking about, nutrition as well, anyone that says you don't need fruit is absolutely it's ludicrous. It's stupid. You need to think about real life. And when I talk about real life, guys, think about think about your life. You know, the way that you eat now, how can you sort of use that, tweak it around to obviously make it better for you guys. Now, as you can see here, this is an example. How many calories in each dish? Okay, how much protein is going to be in each dish? How many carbohydrates? How much fat, fiber? How many serves? This is a good diet, guys, and this is going to be something that, I do help with you guys. But so far, guys, I hope, we've, covered, why you don't need a gym, how to create some workouts. We've covered a bit about nutrition as well. Now, I'll just give you a little insight because, I can talk about your ears off about nutrition. But let's talk about the last thing, things to look out for when you're speaking to so-called professionals or pros in the industry, as we like to call them, professionals like myself. But I'm not going to lie to you at the end of the day. About muscle soreness, DOMS, delayed onset of muscle soreness, okay? That feeling when you can't walk, you can't laugh, you can't sit down because your muscles are so sore. Now, guys, it's not necessarily 100% true that you need to be sore every time you leave the gym. The reason why you feel sore is because you've basically pushed your body to the limits. Your muscles have exhausted the ATP. There's muscle tearing because a lot more blood was in that muscle. Now, this is a good thing, guys. You want to create lots of lean muscle mass. You do want to feel sore, but if you can't walk for days on ends, if you're that sore that you physically, you can't even go to work the next day, then you're pushing yourself a little bit too hard and a little bit harder than you actually need to, okay? So muscle soreness, guys, it's, your muscles, they need to feel sore to make sure that it's overloaded, but let's make sure that you're overloading to a point where you feel sore the next day. Wow, I can feel like it really worked, okay? It's a good indicator as well that you've actually pushed yourself harder, you've gone a little bit longer, your muscles are actually getting stronger as well. If you've never felt sore in the gym, then possibly you need to start going a little bit heavier weights. If you never felt sore at home, then you need to buy yourself some weights, okay, guys? You need to, you need to add something extra there, or do the exercise a little bit longer, or just get someone there, a personal trainer that can help you there as well. Now, another thing about soreness is something called pattern overload. Now, this is a joint soreness. Now, if you find that you're getting joint soreness, this is a no-no, guys. And this is it's something called pattern overload. Now, pattern overload is when you do the same exercise, same routine, same kind of linear movement over and over again, that joint starts to get sore. So what you need to do, you need to start changing it up. You need to start doing more balance techniques. You need to be out there. You need to jump around. You need to do heaps of other stuff as well. The main thing that I want to talk about from pattern overload is because you need to, if you're having this problem, guys, you need to start doing something that's going to create the means of excitement. Something that's going to create, to shock the nervous system, to create more motor pathways. But you need to incorporate balance, and balance is the main thing. So, for example, if you're doing bicep curls, go drop down the weight, stand on one leg, and do bicep curls. It's going to activate the core. You're going to start exciting your nervous system again, and it's going to be able to push yourself a little bit more as well. And structural integrity, guys. If you're an engineer, you know what structural integrity means, but your body, it's an architectural masterpiece. They're still only today just figuring out how they can make robots that act and mimic us. But structural integrity is important because a lot of people need to sacrifice size. You sacrifice size and strength. But you need to do this, guys. You need to sacrifice size and strength if you're going to have a long-term career in fitness. Okay, long-term career, not even career, long-term, lifestyle in fitness. Because as you start sacrificing your joint health, which, it's a cascading effect, guys. If your joints go, you're basically going to be screwed. But it's a cascading effect. So you need to start not worrying about, how big or how much I can actually push. But you need to start doing more of structural integrity, focusing on form, whether you can do it. Because you don't want to be one of those people who are completely strapped up that can't walk because they've been lifting or deadlifting or squatting too heavy. Okay? We need to focus on educating the nervous system. Now, this is the main thing. A more intelligent mind, more intelligent body, or more intelligent body, more intelligent mind. As you can see, your nervous system is everywhere. So you need to educate your nervous system, okay? This is where, you need to create some exciting, new things in your lifestyle. You want to stimulate and access more muscles. You want to access more core strength. You want to have a greater integrity. A lot of this tilting and survival reflexes, guys. Who's ever seen a prank video here? A prank video where someone gets frightened or scared and they just tumble on the floor. They can't even get up. This is a fight and flight reflex, guys. And the fight and flight reflex is not there for them because their dominant muscles, the bigger muscles that they've worked out, are so dominant that they take over. But the more dormant muscles to turn, twist, reflex, react to stuff are not there, and they just hit the floor like, a sack of potatoes. Now, this is why the no gyms, no worry concept again, guys. It's a huge hit. Since we don't isolate ourselves, just using those big muscles, we are working the whole body. Your body is the machine. And you have to start forgetting about these singular muscle groups, like doing a chest or something like that. You need to start splitting into the routine, okay, guys? We need to stop thinking in components, like, oh, today is a chest day, I want to do chest. Because who here has their chest day, or a leg day, or a back day? And I've been found guilty of this in the past, guys. We've all been found guilty at one of these, one of these stages in our life, that we, hits Monday, we're ready to work out, we go to the gym, we work out, many guys, we go and do chest. Yes, we go and do chest. Tuesday comes along, too sore to go to the gym because we really pushed our chest, our arms, we probably did arms as well. It's a little bit too sore to go to the gym. Wednesday comes around, so we're like, oh wow, I feel like I'm a little bit better, I might go to the gym with a couple of friends. Thursday, don't go to Thursday because I feel a little bit sore. Friday, they want to go out and party. Saturday, they're hungover, so they can't really do anything. They've eaten all this bad food. Sunday, they're still trying to recover because, as you get older in life, drinking sometimes takes a little bit more of effect on us, on our bodies. So, we've done nothing. We've done a chest exercise, an arm exercise, which is pretty much a very small muscle group. Remember, your legs, guys, is half your body. And by doing your arms, that's not half your body. That's close to a quarter, maybe even 1/5 of your arms and chest. Now, this is why we've got to stop thinking in components, guys. If you can't commit to a split program, don't do a split program. Full body exercises, full body exercises, body weight exercises, routines, split routines, time circuits. These are the best things, guys. Now, remember one thing, guys. If you haven't got enough time or the effort to do it, then don't do it, okay? That's one thing I want you guys to take away. We're going to think as well, guys. One thing, we're one thing. We're one body. Your body is your mind. Your body is also your digestive system, okay? We are everything, okay? Your body is everything. Your mind controls everything. You're going to think, what part of your body doesn't contribute to your digestive system? What part of your body doesn't really contribute to your cardiovascular system, okay? What about all your cells in your body? What part of your body doesn't contribute to that? Every part of your body does. Your limbs. Your body is, is a human machine, as I said. You need to start thinking of your body as a machine. It's pushing, it's moving blood and fuel, oxygen, and so much more around. Where your muscle system starts and ends is another interesting story. But what is interesting about this topic is it's all about your heart, Your heart is made of a certain type of muscles. Your lungs are organs that will grow and increase and decrease in size depending on your body's output. This is why we need to have a stronger heart, a stronger body, and why every one of you need to start working out every single day at home, or at least getting that routine in. So this is exactly why full body and need to start getting away from this idea that you need to go to the gym to work out. You just need to work out at home, guys. As mentioned before in this webinar, this isn't a sales webinar. I'm not trying to sell you anything. Yes, I have services which I sell and you can purchase, but honestly, I just want to give you guys information at the end of the day. I want to help you guys be the better version of yourself. There's so much topics. I'm creating webinars all the time, and we are going to be holding a webinar similar to this every single week in a month's time, actually. I really want to, really happy that, that you guys have really come around and stuck around. I know it's a lot of information to take in. I hope this has been informative to you guys as well. So I want to know who's going to do a home workout at home now. Who's going to work out at home? Who's going to stop actually making excuses that they need a gym membership? Who's going to stop making those excuses? Because believe me, guys, there's no excuses. There's no excuse worse than I can't work out. And then that to be an excuse that travels on for 10 years of your lifetime to you're overweight and that obese, that you need to get surgery and you can't get onto a healthy lifestyle. Okay? Now, if you guys need anything from me, this is all the details you can have. Take a screenshot, take a picture with your phone. I don't know how you're doing it. Write it down. I'll leave it up for you guys. But I just want at the end of the day, I just want to inspire you guys. I want you to inspire to achieve what you want to achieve in life. If you want to lose weight, contact me. If you want to have a gym program, contact me. If you want to schedule in a Skype consult where we can talk about it, I'm willing to give those guys to you guys for free as well. I just want to help you guys. If you need even more information, email us at support@highdegreefitness. Like us on Facebook. Add me as a friend if you want. Go to our website if you need to and get some more information. But, I just want you guys to stay fit and healthy from the inside out. This is my presentation to you guys. This is what I want to teach you guys about. And I just want to say thank you guys for staying around. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for actually, staying on the call the whole time, actually. This is what I'm passionate about, guys. And I just want to help everyone be the better version of themselves. Now, if you guys have any questions, add me to Facebook. Do whatever you want. But we're going to be holding these webinars, so bring some friends along next time. Sit around a computer, listen to it. Next time, give these webinars away to friends. And if you need anything, more than happy to help you guys move forward. This is Joshua Haswell. Speak to you soon. I'm out.